mute the stream. I don't want you know, to have another tragic episode of an entire stream not being recorded with audio, and then I cry or something.
That
That
only
would
happened
be
once. Though,
tragic.
with
Yeah, like once or
FE1.
twice, I think, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, like last session we got 7 views. Wow, people actually watch.
Big.
That's insane. Welcome.
What's your highest view?
Actually,
D&D
Vale 1 was
video?
getting hella.
I think
views.
it's the Fractured Veil, the last session.
Wow.
Pretty sure. Yeah, Memory and Respite, 192.
Oh shit.
Actually, maybe an Odyssey video is probably higher. I'm not gonna lie. Views,
Actually, I can
views,
check.
views.
I think you can sort by views.
Yep. I'd have to go on my own,
Soul.
my own channel. Hello, Dad.
Hello.
Howdy.
Party's all here.
Well, not Pug. Oh, but Pug's logged on. He's logged on the Foundry. I see him. He's gonna join any second now. Oh wow! Wait, Plot for Power has my most views.
Yeah,
What?
438 views.
What? Why is there so many views on that?
Oh my. Wait, it's not even the last session. Why session 26?
I don't know. Maybe someone is like, yeah, YouTube, we're gonna recommend this
What
to
are
a
we
whole bunch
doing
of
in that
people.
one?
I mean,
It's gotta be just like people
What were we
clicking on
doing
it
in
and then
that one?
clicking
let me
off of
see.
it.
Let me see.
Are we famous?
Oh, bro, they
Yes.
Wait, this might have
The
been the
average
episode
watch
when
time
we
on
were
that page.
reviving. This might have been the episode where we revived. Fuck, Bolin?
Oh, we did a revival. Well, kind of. He was like trapped at the bottom. Is that what?
Yeah. Okay. This was also the episode when you guys decided to randomly draw from the deck of many things. I don't know why as well. Maybe that's a reason.
Fun.
Yeah. Fun. All right. We'll wait for Pug since he's like, oh, there he is.
Oh my god, the gang's all here.
Hi,
Before 7
Pug.
o'clock.
Here.
Before 7, it's only 5 minutes after the start time that I adjusted
That's pretty
from
good.
initially 6:30.
Yeah, congrats.
Yo, sorry,
Oh,
I
that was
took longer than I
adjusted.
thought. I was fucking stuck yapping with my manager.
That's okay. Did you give him an earful for scheduling you on your birthday?
Her?
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Yay!
Actually, my birthday is like next week, but
Yeah.
thanks. Appreciate
Happy
it.
early birthday.
We'll be playing next week to give you to sing you
But
happy
he's
birthday.
still scheduled.
Yeah, it's the 11th, right?
Yeah. I'm so hyped. Ethan, I have a photo for you. And anybody else that
Yeah.
cares about Warhammer? The package arrived.
Yeah.
It arrived, not frozen.
Not
Oh,
frozen.
That's neat. That is neat.
Baby.
Let me
Need
get
to a good
some
angle.
music in here.
Stage.
Let me get some music in here. Oh, I gotta connect the
Oh, I know
the
you showed
Kenku. The Kenku bot. Forgot about that. What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Sure.
I thought Pug was like showing camera footage
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Oh, I haven't like painted any of them or anything. They're all still in the box, but sent you a photo on Discord, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Bot is in here. So awesome. Everyone got their hydration of choice and maybe snacks for along the way.
I'll have to fill up that water bottle later.
Sure.
Just a little- Yeah.
This one's not. This is fine. This is fine.
I found he's kind of trolling me right now though. Try reloading it.
It's mucking you, as they would say.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like getting after I logged in, I was just gray around with the anvil and this.
Okay. Someone's here. Press the button. Wait, someone's not
Is that
even
the
in
time
here yet.
back button?
Yeah. Someone's not even in here yet, I think. Who's in the foundry?
Me?
Oh, it's Ethan. Who would have thought?
Because like, it might just be my internet.
Classic.
It might just be my. Hold on. Let me move my laptop. See if that helps. Put it somewhere not so caged in.
Caged in? Glitch, what did you do to his internet?
Yeah. Okay. Like now,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
it loaded.
Oh yeah, he's in.
Oh. And
Hold
now?
on, why is Reynold Silvervein?
Still haven't seen it.
Noel.
Was he a null? Because he set his picture to that years ago at this rate.
Nope.
Bro, why is Silvervein's Noel? What happened?
Not important.
Solara's Janelle.
Peculiar.
Where's the fucking router at?
You can survive as a router now. That's crazy.
I don't know. Like it was loaded, but like not like anything visual, but like the tab had loaded. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't want to wait for my
it's
love
Microsoft
to be
Edge.
over.
That's what's trolling me.
Maybe.
Shit.
While we're at it, everyone, can you roll me a d20,
Nobody
please?
got
Oh
me.
no.
Chrome.
Yay.
Initiative.
No, no, no.
Love to roll dice.
Who rolled that one?
I wonder who.
I use a hero point. No.
No, you don't want to use a hero point on this. Oh, speaking of hero points, I'll give you guys some hero points.
Wait, did my
Thank
net go
you.
through?
I don't see it.
There we go.
What the fuck?
Cool.
Big money.
Yeah, big money indeed.
Oh.
Intriguing, I must say.
Bode well.
Yeah? You haven't been able to log in yet?
It's just showing me the fractured bit.
It's just showing you the like the
I went
welcome.
down,
screen?
so I'll shift to my desktop, but that's also on. Yeah, basically, but it's also on. So
Damn,
I don't know.
the internet is screwing you over. Must say.
Well, I don't know what else.
Um.
Can you hear me fine on the?
Well, as you said that, you kind
I
of
can
cut
hear
out.
you.
Oh my god. Fuck. Well, I'll boot up my desktop and I'll get on. But like for now, like I'll just. Can you just roll for me? If I
You
need
want me to roll for?
something?
You can roll in the D&D
AJ?
channel if you want. There's the D&D bot channel. You can roll a D20.
Pardon?
You can roll a D20 in the D&D bot
Okay.
channel. And I'll use that.
Cool.
I'm just gonna do this. You know the command? Intriguing. Very intriguing. Nothing. It's dot roll, Ethan.
How did that work? Is it dot?
Yeah, it's dot roll.
Yeah, my bad.
It's been a while. I don't blame you. 17. Okay.
Oh, that's.
Is that everyone who rolled? I see 6. Yeah, okay. So, as we kind of get started, does anyone want to do a recap from last session? Anyone?
I don't know what a recap is.
Okay. I'll take that as a no.
Guys, that's probably a free hero point. Who needs a hero
I'm
point?
sure I did it last time.
Yeah, you did do it last time.
What's my hero
I'm
point
gonna be
situation look like?
gracious.
You're gonna be gracious, he said. Okay.
I'll do it if no one else wants to,
Yeah,
because I could get a hero point.
Let everyone out and let someone else take the opportunity.
I mean, I have like rough notes. I guess I could do it. Or is this from last session?
Yeah, for last session.
We combated, right?
It should be easy. And you're getting
Yeah,
a free
I
hero
would say.
point.
Yeah, we.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead if you want to.
Well, the start of the session, Magaroth was like, the time to talk is over now. It's time to die. So we started the battle with him resurrecting his golem or whatever, not resurrecting, but like making him move. We all kind of moved. I guess I went first. G ran up and got straight mind controlled, and ran up to hit Solara, and she used an ability that made me miss. And then he decided that I should be blinded, so he blinded G while putting up a wall between us. There was Solara and G on one side, and the rest of the party on the other. And they killed the golem, and then figured a way over the wall. I think some of them blasted a hole through it, and I think Ren got like thrown over it, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
He jumped on top of
I jumped
Everdeen
over
shield.
and then I like fell.
Yep.
Caliban, or I guess I don't think we knew him by name until it was announced, but a dude showed up murdering a dragon. And I guess Magaroth knew him by name, they knew each other, so they started fighting us. Reynold almost got knocked out. While the fighting was going on, G was just getting his ass handed to him and just got knocked out a bunch of times. But Ren used I called it a special spell because I should have fucking died, but he saved G. Killing Magaroth.
I would
We were
call
left.
it a special spell.
I don't know. I had like fucking Doom 1, dying 2, fucking wounding 2 or something, and then went and you healed me and it like all went away or some bullshit.
Yeah, it was what is this? Breath of Life.
Breathed life into him.
And then after killing Caliban a few times, I think we killed him twice. And then killing Magaroth, we were left with the dragon corpse that was being dragged away by I don't remember what they were called, but there were some kind of demons that we killed with Lum earlier in the other sessions. G was pissed because, you know, bro wants his dragon head. Pause. Afterwards, Eric says if we need him to come to our aid, he is willing to assist us. I don't remember what this was for, but he said we should take our due rest. I think it was with actually killing off Magaroth. If I'm wrong, you can...
Yeah, something to do with that. And Eternal Flame.
And then, I don't know, we did some looting. And then Eric decided that he was gonna be a nice friend and give me dark vision because he, I guess, liked my persistence. I'm not entirely sure. Or my determination to get the job done while putting my life on the line.
Yeah, get her done.
But he gave me dark vision, so I'm happy. I'll take it. I think that was all for my notes. So
Yeah. So the only thing you really
I can
missed
tell him a
out.
few more things.
Yeah. Glitch, you want to expand on it? I'll let you do it.
Yeah, so Hunter died. Okay, it's pretty big stuff.
Who is that guy? Forgot him
Yeah,
already.
no, do not know, do not care.
Actually,
One of the
importantly, the
randoms
guy
down, one to go.
Evadine is apparently a Nephilim. As we saw her wings last sesh when she hopped over the wall, pretty sick.
Yeah.
I think so. After the soul rune was broken, Eric was able to like go inside Calvin's body and sort of like control him / free him, and they are both like separate entities at the end, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't
And
think
I mean,
anyone
it's-
would notice my wings.
Wow,
I
you just
know,
flew
it
over.
was so
No one will notice.
I noticed. And I think the dragon that was killed was the same dragon you guys were looking for. Maybe I'm wrong.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
I didn't know
Thanks,
till he
Captain
was already
August.
dead that that was the dragon we were hunting.
Oh, I just got a text message. I have to go feed my dog. Please,
It's okay.
I'll be back.
You know, I was just thinking about it, like, how do we even say we dealt with the dragon?
Yeah, did we take off a piece of its head?
No, it got yoinked from us, and you guys were like,
No,
"Nah,
we
it's chill
didn't.
like that."
Well, I'm sure he'll take us at our
Jeez,
word, you know.
But
Pissed.
yeah,
Bro, want a dragon head? You can get a collection going.
they didn't like. Yeah. You know, we weren't really under any strict orders. I don't. They were gonna give it anyway.
That's an Ethan internet moment, I'll be honest.
Really do be.
I picked up what you were putting down though. The only other
Yes.
thing you really missed was
Should've just had it sometimes.
yep, was Caliban. You guys let him go free to roam as long as he promised not to hurt anyone or like
Mhm.
that type of
That was
deal.
also lame. As long as he doesn't hurt nobody, like heck.
You guys also spent some time running around the necropolis for the rest of the day after recovering to clear of the main streets and areas that were most accessible of undead, or at least put them to rest in some capacity. You guys also transported the golem that was present at the fight, as you did find out it is a unique, probably the last of its kind type of golem. And you guys found a way back to where your guys' horses were, and which are fine. And you guys basically decided to take take a rest, a short break, and that's where we will begin.
Wait, if we got back to the horses, are we like not underground anymore? Or are we just like in the cave? up
You're in
top?
like the caves.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're near the horses.
Yeah, you guys are near your friendly little horses, Arthur and Camelot. So I'll put these
Okay, I'm
down.
gonna ride out to the horses on Thumper.
Sure. You see them, still attached to the wagon. They seem pretty well, unaffected, despite all these rumblings or quakes. And you have a little campfire set up here as you guys kind of, find a moment of respite here. As it is about, I would say, 8 p.m. But I will mention that you guys were able to find some things and, maybe even learn a thing or two as you were down in the necropolis. So for you, Krimvek, coming out of that fight against Magroth and Caliban, you picked up how to, be a little bit more efficient with your crossbow, your ranged weapons. So
Hey.
you have picked up the archer dedication and the action specifically running reload.
Sweet. Do I have to add that or?
No, it's in your actions already. You can give those a look.
Okay, nice.
I also put it in the chat for you if you want to read that.
Search.
Uh,
Loading my game. Oh, I see that. Number
yeah.
2. Sweet.
And G, like you said earlier, you did pick up a dedication. You picked up the Shadow Dancer dedication, which, at least for now, has given you greater dark vision and bonuses to stealth when you're in dim light or darkness.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that part.
Yes, you have a +2
Can we ping
circumstance
it in the
bonus.
chat?
Yeah.
Or does that show too much?
That's okay. So there's that. On top of that, I will say, Solara, you do manage to find, like we said, in the...
This chill guy has returned.
Yes, welcome back. You found 2 spell scrolls that it seemed to be left behind by Magroth. You can share with the party if you like. I don't really mind.
Are they in my inventory?
Yes, I think you put them in your inventory.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so you found a scroll.
Definitely. I definitely show the party and like put a special emphasis on the scroll of teleport that
Yeah.
has like a set location somewhere.
Indeed. And then lastly, during your times in the necropolis, before you guys kind of settle down to this campfire, before maybe, having a chat, eating some food, you guys find about a good chunk of adamantine as well. 500 gold pieces worth of adamantine.
Oh,
So I will put that in the party loot.
stuff.
we can fund our traveling.
So I will put that in the party inventory, but that is also what you find. All right. So, as you all kind of find a moment to take a seat, maybe you lay down, put down, your bedroll or something in the cave, you guys kind of find yourself surrounded at the campfire here in this dark cave. Ignore the rain. You hear the rain from outside as it hits the ground and echoes through the ground, and the vibrations kind of give you this calming sensation and fills you all with that. That being said, as you all find a moment to kind of just think upon what has happened, suddenly being dropped, or, sort of being diverted from your main quest to kind of investigate this dragon, go on a little bit of a goose chase of where to go and how to hunt it, to eventually coming to a necropolis and meeting what seems to be the first emperor as a lich and his Death Knight servant, and almost being brought to death. You kind of question yourselves, or question what's going on.
Well then, now that we've dealt with that dark mess with that Dark Lord, Reynold, you said you want to head to Hammerfast?
I've been thinking about Hammerfast. They wanted to go back, but there's something a little more present. Those bandits sabotaging the trade road. There ain't no Hammerfast without the trade road.
Well, we could certainly
Just
sneak around
so-
bandits if we needed to, right?
Well, I'd rather, get rid of the bandits.
No.
Well, if we got rid of every bandit that
I'd
was
get
in
rid
our
of
way,
them.
we would be here all day,
And then,
Well,
don't matter.
we'll just get rid of the ones that pick
I'm getting rid of those bandits.
Well, seeing as I can't stop
Mhm.
you, might as well
I'll say
join you.
we walk open.
Although, what business do you have at Hammerfest?
Man. I just wanted to check in. Given the look of courier silence, or the courier silence, I was a bit worried, but according to Solara here, I shouldn't be worried about nothing. So, I'm thinking we clear out the bandits on the trade road. And maybe inquire to Lum about the Eternal Flame, and then on our way back a roundabout route and deal with a frog beast or whatever it was at the river fork.
Is it true that dwarves control the financial markets? Because it's so, that is a skill I would very much like to learn.
I have no interest in finances, but I'll help clear bandits out. What of the dragon that we were chasing here? Was that the same dragon that got dragged off?
You guys kind of come to that conclusion, yeah. You know it was a green dragon that was heavily injured. And the dragon, when you looked at the corpse, it was pretty tattered up, only to be even, beaten up more by Caliban himself.
Well, before we start with anything, I have a gift for my fellow Erasmi brother. It might not be so useful to you, but I have no use of it anymore myself. I will give you my obsidian goggles, which basically just, if you use a manipulate action, it gives you +1 to perception and dark vision for an hour.
I hate to interrupt, but the both of you keep using that word. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with it.
What word?
Can you even hear the word?
I don't think he. I don't
It's
think we
like
said
static.
anything Static. No, I don't think we said anything static. Just talking about Erasmus.
Again,
Was it the end of my sentence there?
yeah.
That's strange. You seem to be blasphemous in some way.
I assure you, I mean no ill will towards whatever god you worship. I just
It is
afraid I'm not familiar with that.
Pray with me, friend. Her light will bathe you. I'm just gonna sit on my knees and start praying.
Okay.
So
I'm
how do I
going
trade with this guy?
to.
How do you give it?
I don't see the trade button where it normally is.
Oh, right. I forgot I removed that module. I'll just give it to him. But you should, if you drag it onto his token, it should do it, I'm pretty sure.
And then, well, my eyes are closed and I'm praying, but I'm gonna say, I think we should go visit the people who were chased out by the dragon. Maybe we can tell them that their home was safe, and then some of you greedier folk can maybe claim a reward from them of some kind.
I'll say, as you pray as well, Ren, your god this time is pretty silent, but that's not necessarily normal, but you know she's responded, and you're not too sure why.
I know she didn't respond?
You know she's responded before, but you don't know why she isn't responding in this certain stance.
I guess I'll look up and say, there is no requiem for you today.
I see.
I hope that you can find her guiding light at some point.
Do you mind if I ask you a question in regards to your god?
Oh, of course, please.
Is this a god from a foreign land or from here? I've never heard the name before. I mean, it's static
not foreign,
after all.
right?
You are from a faraway land, Ren.
Oh, by foreign you just mean like from not this continent.
Yeah, like this.
That is what foreign means.
No, I was thinking like a little bit multi-dimensional. It doesn't matter.
Interesting. We'll get back to that at some point.
I'm sure. You know, she's, I guess, from further south here. There isn't that many people who follow her in the northeast or the northwest. I mean,
I will say,
I wasn't sure if it was some linguistic
that's
matter.
actually partly why I'm here.
I will say, Ebedine, when you spent your time in Fallcrest, praising your god as well, trying to spread, the word of Iomide, you would have noticed a lot that people here would have said, or at least what you've been preaching, a lot of your message is what the god Bahamut says, and they would struggle to kind of find the difference between the two.
Bahamut?
Yeah, Bahamut.
Do I know who Bahamut is?
Yes, Bahamut is a another god. But where you're from, he's known as Apsu.
Apsu, okay. And they're similar,
Yes.
Iomide, even though one is feminine and
Yeah, clearly they are different, but the people here can't really seem to find the difference between the message, what they stand for.
That is most interesting. Solara, I'm curious about your inability to hear Arasni's name,
Well, so am I.
and then say all he hears is static, right?
When you say...
If I say it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can you say, I point to Solara's knee and say, can you say knee?
Of course. Knee?
Can you say ah?
It should stop me if I can. Ah.
Can you say Raz?
Raz? Right?
Okay, say the last two words and say the first word I ask you to say. Put them all together.
I'm gonna
Can
put
I say
my
Arasni?
Go back, what were you saying?
I'm gonna put my hand on Solara's shoulder and say, "Watch yourself around these religious fanatics."
I'm no fanatic.
But as you go to say Arasni, your voice is just kind of cut out. Like, you cannot produce the words or the consonants or the syllables.
Okay, I see you trying to say it, so I know in your head, I know what you're trying to say. That is the name of their god.
I see. I
I'm
may
gonna
not be
get
able
out.
to say it, but at least I understand the name now.
I'm gonna get out some
odd.
paper and write it, like write a Rosny. I'm gonna write it in every language I can speak, actually,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hold it up and see if you can
alright.
read it.
So you write it in Elven and Common. And as you present it to the party, most specifically Solara, what you see is kind of just a jumbled mess of not letters, but symbols kind of ever moving. You don't understand. Even with your experience with these strange scripts, this one seems to be moving constantly, so your ability to read these things is not able to keep up.
Also, just to clarify, like, Solara knows the name's Arasni, correct?
You can think of the name, but you for some reason you can't produce it or write it or read it.
Okay.
So Solara, the name that you cannot speak, do you know of it in your head?
I believe so.
Would you know why you can't speak it?
Is this really just a me issue? None of you else deal
No,
with this?
I've never seen this before in my many years of traveling. Nothing like this. But if you can think her name, then you can pray quietly to yourself and to her. So, I implore you to do so.
One
Maybe
more
you'll be-
test, Solara. Can you say Iomide?
When you say Iomide, Evadine, Solara, you literally hear Bahamut. Like, no, you literally hear it.
Bahamut. So at least we
Iomide.
get that one. Bahamut.
Iomide.
What's going on? I'm saying it correctly.
Curious.
Hmm.
Do you think she's under a curse?
Perhaps.
No, it's probably something to do with Magaroth.
Our cleric might know.
I don't think we should worry about this really.
Do I know, AJ?
You're kind of stumped.
Okay, yeah, no. I'll shake my head quietly.
Me personally, we should just ditch her at the next town, but...
I have no issues if she wishes to travel with us, as long as she's not impeding my work, or the rest of our work.
Well, I know you guys kind of agreed upon something, but I had something that came to mind. I think we should continue towards Hammerfast and speak... I don't know, their mayor, I guess. Wait, do I know the mayor's name? Have I been to Hammerfest?
You've been
I
there
don't.
briefly to like kind of see like what's going on politically.
But you said, yeah, so would I know the government?
You know it's a council led by one dwarf. So there's a council of 3 dwarves and or 4. I can't remember. I have to double check. But
yeah, we can get into it later.
I
just more so meant like I know them, so like if I needed to, they would know I'm from the mayor, other mayor.
It's more like when you were sent there. It was more of an undercover, like trying to just gauge what's been going on for the mayor. It's nothing. It was nothing on the books, so to speak. Your work when you were there.
Okay. Well, I would still think it would be a good idea to go to Hammerfast and at least talk to them about ways that we could find communications between Hammerfast and Fallcrest, considering there is no communication right now. And we've already come this far. I feel like there's no point to go back and then come all the way to Hammerfast.
I know my opinion doesn't hold much stock, but
I disagree.
Yeah, I hope to go there. I'm no traveler or adventurer. Once I get back to Hammerfest, y'all can leave me there. I can pay a lot of you for your efforts.
I don't need money, just... Well, I guess you can't do that either, huh? That's fine. We can take you back. We kind of let your bodyguard get killed. I guess the least we can do.
Thanks.
But we do have business to finish before we head to Hammerfest.
Aren't we like halfway there right now?
No. You're close, but you're not really halfway there.
I guess we could do it on the way back, too.
I was just thinking, like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to have to walk all the way back here. I'd rather just go to Hammerfest and see what we can, if we could work something out.
Well, how's this countermeasure? I'm thinking that we could make straight for the trade road from here and travel it all the way up to Hammerfest. That will go in our direction, and at least I'll have a chance of taking care of at least some business I'd like to take care of. But what say you?
Are there temples of
I'm good either way.
Are there temples of Arasni in Hammerfest or temples of Ayomide? Reynold?
Could I answer that?
Reynold would say no.
Not that I'm aware of, but Ren certainly made quite the splash last time he was there.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Sorry, have you weaved into my backstory?
Wait, really?
Yeah. You just forgot. You just forgot.
Yeah.
My memory is horrible. What did I do?
Yeah. Oh, well, this is the backstory exposition right here. All right, I'll just tell you, Ren. You saved someone close to Reynold, and that's why you know Reynold.
Oh, okay.
You came here a long time ago when you were much more of a novice, and yeah.
Oh. Okay, then I guess I'll say, yeah, it'd be nice to go back and maybe see some old friends.
Well, you guys can do the catching up. I'll, I guess, speak to who I need to see if I can work out a way of at least messages being transported between cities, I guess.
I'll come with you, at least for that part, G.
I might be able to help out as well. I have my family's on the it's part of the lore guild. Maybe we can work something out with those higher up in the political field of Hammerfest.
Okay. Hammerfast, it looks like we're going.
Yep, sounds good to me.
How about a library, Reynold? Is there a library in Hammerfast?
Oh, there's plenty.
Oh.
I am quite the scholar.
Sweet, okay. Hammerfast it is.
I want one of you to roll me a d6. Or all of you, sorry, not one of you.
Oh. I haven't got to roll a d6 and it feels like forever.
Ooh.
I love d6s. Oh, good number.
Wait, so what time of day is this? Is this like morning?
No. This is the night.
Nighttime?
This is the night.
Like we're
Yeah.
like sitting around a campfire, yeah?
Yeah, you guys are sitting around a campfire.
I think after Dunless pointed out we should go to Hammerfast, and then it clicks in his brain. I think while just staring into the campfire, his just eyes go really wide.
What's on your mind?
I forgot about the West.
You might want to elaborate.
Huh?
I don't think anyone heard Pug.
The West? Oh, it was in character?
Yes.
I didn't hear
I'm sorry, I'm lost. What
What's
do you
so
mean by
dumb?
what do you mean by the West? What did you forget?
Harkenwald. We can worry about it later, though.
those dusty woods out there.
I'm not worried about the woods.
Me neither.
We do need to rest up, though. I mean, some of us basically did die, but all of us almost died. I personally would have no, or at least very little issues passing on at this point, but if things continue to get dangerous, maybe many of you might want to consider a different line of work.
Well, I could always go back to the mines.
Is that safer?
Well, it depends. Lately, yes.
Fair enough. Well, I'm built
Fuck
for
you,
danger.
dwarf.
How so? I was saying
Oh,
fair
I thought you
enough.
said I thought you said mana.
Oh.
My bad.
There.
All right. As oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, if no one has any issues dying, I guess we can continue. I can't save everybody.
Didn't expect you to save me last time. Let's just hope we don't run into another Magaroth, and I think we should be good.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry for having such a fucked up ancestor.
Yeah. I've met worse.
All right, Chris. Can you roll me a d6 for me, since you're the only one that did not roll?
Oh yeah, sorry. I had to reload my game. Just
No worries.
a sec.
No worries.
Now.
As the night kind of winds down, you know, you guys kind of chatter throughout the night. And, you know, the sound of rain hitting the ground as it vibrates through, creating, you know, that peaceful noise within the caves that you are in. You guys maybe set up some watch if you really feel like it, somewhat loosely. Maybe just eat your rations if you wish. Maybe one of you cooks a meal after this long day.
Reynolds tries best. But I don't know what we have, though.
I put up my restful tent.
That's true. I'll say a question arises amongst one of you. I want Evanie and G to roll me a d20.
Let's go! 20!
Mhm.
You for real? Oh my god.
Really the worst nat 20 on the planet.
Okay. A question arises, and one of you decides to speak. In this case, G, you speak up. And the question that you say to everyone as, you're kind of winding down. You know that you follow a god for whatever reasons, and you know this group is pretty interesting. But you kind of ask the party why you ask why or who they follow or whatever philosophy they choose to follow. And that question reaches your ears, all of you. What do you do?
I just say justice and honor.
Oh, yeah.
What was the question again?
Why do you follow the god you do, or if you follow any philosophies, why?
I guess she saved me and her principles align with my lifestyle and my ethics.
Why do you ask?
It's... I don't know.
Well,
Something good to know, I guess. Somewhere to bring you after, I guess.
I mean, it's certainly an interesting question. I
Are you all answering it? Sorry.
Yeah, I thought so.
I worship Kaden. Kalen? Is that the name?
Mhm.
Although I can't say I'm much of a devout follower. My parents, they were more into that than I am. I don't know. I sort of just go try to, just be a good person. Not really care about beliefs.
The only creator I believe in is myself.
well, I know for damn sure you ain't no god.
Well, I can still make stuff.
So what? You think this this bucket of junk's a person? Reynolds
You better.
slams his fist onto Thumper, sort of.
I'm gonna
It's certainly more
draw my
constructive.
knife and kind of point it in Reynolds' direction and say, "You better watch your goddamn mouth."
Oh,
That's my life's work right there.
and it's pretty impressive, nonetheless. But
Bucket of bullets is what I think you referred to it as.
I mean, it's not a
Take it
person.
back.
Well, I don't want to fight with you, Krimbeck. Matter of fact, I kind of like you, but
Oh, that's so sweet. I kind of like you too. But
he's
take it
still
back.
He's still a bucket of bolts. Alright. And you can put the knife away. You're not gonna hit me with that. I know for sure. And
No,
I'm not
not
gonna
right
fight
now.
you. Alright?
I think I'll wait till you're sleeping.
I think that's enough of the hostilities.
I
think both of
sleep
you have
with
your
one eye
limits.
open, rat.
You best do that.
I do. Every single night. You think you become captain of the council without being on your guard?
I don't even
Please.
know what that means.
I think that's point proven.
Anyways,
I'm gonna go to bed.
okay. But wait. G, let me answer your question. I follow Grundanar, first and foremost, because A, he's a dwarf god. It's right and proper. And, B, despite my, violent bent, I like to keep things diplomatic when I can. I don't like to see, unnecessary fighting. He kind of like chuckles as he just was verbally scrapping with Krimbeck. And secondly, I also, secondarily, I honor Rosny. She did something very important for me through Ren.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, Solara, a lot of religious folk here. And I'm sure they all get along and they all hold the same beliefs and it never causes any issues, ever.
Never has, never will.
The three of them worship whatever that god's name is, and Ava worships Bahamut.
Eomide.
So, but doesn't that transfer over to
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hear Bahamut, but Evedine, I mean, yeah, it's clear to you that they are different, but you're kind of unsure why she's saying Bahamut.
Apologies, I'm not really sure what I'm getting wrong with the name, but regardless, it doesn't seem like it's too religiously diverse.
Well, you sort of omitted Grundanar there. I said it first and foremost, but whatever.
My apologies. But I guess there is something to Krimbeck's mindset. I don't know. There's a lot of good we can do, just with our own powers.
Sure, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna pray before a battle or something like that.
No, of course not. Just never mind.
Rosny gives me strength in what I do.
Exactly.
No going back from that.
Amen.
If I were, I'd be no better than the average bandit on the road. Have a good night. And I guess go off to my corner.
Sleep well, G. See you in the morning.
Never did introduce himself to me. Is his name actually G?
That's how he introduced himself, but not sure.
He saved my life. I have to give him thanks tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get to bed as well. Hope the rest of you enjoy the night.
Right. Well, sleep well.
Do we get to craft and repair our shields?
You can repair your shield, but not craft.
We're doing that.
So yeah, make a crafting check for me. need to beat a 24.
Solid.
That is a success for you, Reynold. You get to. You have a crafter's eyepiece, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you get 40, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that's back to full.
All right, Evidine, you can set your HP to full HP.
8. My shield HP, you mean, right?
Yes, your shield HP.
Just my okay.
Right. Well, in that case, you guys will roll over to the next day unless you have anything to say or do.
Nothing else to say.
All right. And okay. Then we will go on to this.
Long rest.
I think I already had you guys rest for the night, technically speaking, so
Yeah.
you don't need to do that.
Oh, we did already.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Can I daily prep at some point tomorrow, though?
Yeah, so I'll say you guys wake up at about 7 a.m. and you spend your 1 hour of daily preparations, so you guys are all ready at 8 o'clock or 8:30 in the morning.
Cool.
So you can set your daily preparations. Make sure to hit that T button on your character sheet, or that cup icon.
Oh my god.
And we will move on to the next day.
This is where I can adjust my feats.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what? Daily preparations?
Yeah. Or overnight.
No.
Not yet. Okay.
Not
so
yet.
I can't touch it yet. Okay.
Yeah. Not yet. You're gonna have to wait until you get to a safe space.
A safe space.
So yeah, so if you want to retrain or do downtime activities, you can do it at if you set up like a proper campsite or if you're back at home, basically, or like give the appropriate tools, that type of stuff. It needs to
Doesn't
be.
my restful tent automatically give me that?
I don't believe so. No, it just allows you to sleep comfortably, and
Yeah,
not be
but-
affected by the climate.
By the climate, yeah.
Yeah.
And insects and
Mm-hmm.
pests.
Yep, that is true.
And it's camouflaged.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll wait for it then.
Cool. Let me do something real quick as I will bring us back to a certain. There we are. Alright. So I'll bring us back onto the map. As the next day rolls around, you spend, wake up at 7, like I said, spend your 1 hour of doing daily preparations, so on and so forth, for whatever's needed to get ready for the day. And you do have a plan. You do have a plan. That plan is to go to Hammerfast. So, what is the situation with the cart? Who is driving, and which way do you wish to go?
Shotgun.
Reynold will push the whip if nobody else does. Wait, is it nature, animal handling, or survival?
It's nature.
I guess there's no animal handling. Never mind, Reynold's not pushing the whip.
I'm gonna ride on my mechanical steed.
Of course.
Well, so Laura, you look smart, I guess. You want to try driving this thing?
We don't just let the newbies drive, do we?
Okay,
Well-
can I change my tone then? The nature.
I mean, you're not that bad at it.
I think that's
You're the
probably
best-
far
You're
better.
the second best in the party.
Yeah, I could have gone to expert with it. Oh, it's rough.
It increases it by 2. Come on.
Alright. I mean, if no one else is capable, I certainly can. I think it'd be fun to try, though. can't say I've ever driven a horse carriage.
Today's your lucky day.
Sorry if I crash it into a pit.
Well, it's not every day a princess gets to drive a cart.
I guess so.
All right, roll me that nature check, and Ren, since you're riding shotgun, roll me a
Yay.
survival check
Yay!
to point you in the right direction.
I will
Crashes
hero point
it
because
into a
that is
ditch.
Dude,
no
I think the
bueno.
minimum I can roll is better than that.
Oh, I kind of
I'm
forgot
sure it
about
is.
this thing.
You need survival against Solaris driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's a reflex save. Thrown out of the cart.
All right. So you re-rolled it into 23. Yeah, that's a success. You're good.
Do you guys think it's a good idea if I ride 150 meters ahead to scout our position?
Oh,
On Thumper?
Yep.
Cute.
Okay.
We'll go do that.
You can do the scout exploration activity.
That's true.
It'd certainly be
What's
an
that?
intimidating sight for bandits.
Mm-hmm. My thoughts exactly.
All right. Anyone else want to declare some exploration actions other than the two that are already doing something right now? Or three, sorry.
Reynolds sort of like scouting, but more of like in the rear of the cart, defending, sort of scouting.
Gotcha.
If you know what I mean. He's being vigilant, I guess, is what I'm looking for.
I'll be mid, and I guess raise my shield.
Oh, sure. You're always ready, basically.
Yeah.
Just in
We're
case.
both defending.
Yeah, you guys are ready. All right. Let me get Ren's exploration action real quick. Sense direction. All right. Cool. All right. So, as you guys move on the cart with Krimbeck just a little bit ahead, which direction do you wish to take? So you guys know that you're in the hills.
Do we want to go south, maybe?
Yeah, I say we break south for the trade road.
This is my first time. I'd rather take a little less mountainous path.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you know, we can either cut back to the trade route or just go over these mountains. The detour probably is a little bit faster, but way less safe. I shall pray for guidance on what the safest route is, or what the best route is.
Okay. Right. So you guys will do that. You guys, I need to forgot to give you guys your mounted thing real quick. Give me a second. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oops. All right. So, you guys can. Oh my god, I forgot how much you guys can move. Let me double check something real quick. Okay. So, you guys get to the trade route in about just before usually dinner time. Traversing the hills is quite difficult, as they would say, and but nonetheless you get there. But you know from the trade route forward that it's literally an open plain on a road. If I can get some society checks from all of you, Solara, Reynold, get a +4 to this check.
Oh,
Sweet.
I mean, I'm an expert, so. Okay,
That's the first time I've ever gone over 40.
The roll.
Over 40, wow, nice. That's pretty good.
Did my roll show up?
I don't see it. No.
Oh, weird. Modifier. Public. It does say public roll. Okay, well. The first one was a 20.
Is that right? All right, so those that roll above a 20 would know that
That's me.
in between... no, not in between. Just shortly before Hammerfast is a... How do we call this? Like a pit stop, effectively. It's known as the 5 League House. It is an inn that is surrounded by a wooden palisade. And it's usually, yeah, like I said, a pit stop for travelers and merchants coming from Hammerfast or to Hammerfast, or from any other area, maybe south from Harkenwald, or even north from Nenlast, as you know, and as far as west as Fallcrest and Winterhaven. And you know this place to be a pretty popular place for people to stop, and you know by the time on the road, it'll take you about 5 hours to get there, and it will be about 10 p.m. If that's something you wish to do. You could get to Hammerfast by staying on the road longer, but it would be a little bit strenuous for the horses, is what you know. It would probably take you an additional... basically day and a half. So you would probably arrive at Hammerfast as early as early morning, about 7 a.m. or so.
I personally suggest we take a break at the 5 League House. I mean, last time I was at Hammerfest, it all seemed well, Reynold. I don't think we have much to worry about.
I guess so. AJ, would Reynold know if they have good food there?
It suffices.
Okay, I don't know. I was wondering if it was a popping place.
They cater to travelers and merchants. It has to be good enough for them, right? So
Okay.
They're like middle class, basically.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
merchants are not poor. Like you have enough money to travel and sell goods, and you make goods. So
Yeah. Well, the food's
Money
good
to
enough.
barter. Yeah, I think we should take an easy journey after our very dangerous last few days. So I'm fine resting.
Plus, if we get ambushed by bandits when the horses are in a poor shape, that'd be bad news for us.
Good shout.
okay. I probably should have made that private, but that's fine.
Storyteller 3.
All right. So as you guys continue on, about 2.5 hours into your travels, you do come across what seems to be a ruined cart. It's a little bit bigger than a cart, maybe smaller than your guys' wagon, but it's clearly, you know, ruined, raided, pillaged, and it's relatively recent too. And obviously, with Krimvet being at the front, he would have told you this as you guys approached.
Thanks for the shout. Perhaps we should be on the lookout. Who knows what might be nearby?
Anytime I shout like really far away. He's shouting at me.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, so
I
Is
have it.
there an indication what attacked this wagon?
You guys can make me perception or medicine checks. As I guess you guys kind of get closer or pass by it, potentially, or stop by it next to it.
Perception.
Like it looks destroyed. Like in what way? Sort of like wheels.
The wheels are
axle,
broken. He clearly had mounts that are missing. There's plenty of blood everywhere where the mounts would be, maybe where the exit part of the wagon towards the back is. You can clearly see like that drape that kind of goes over a wagon has been tattered up or cut through.
Can I use that? Ignore that 30-foot emanation. That's very funny.
Wow, you guys all roll pretty good.
Oh, I need to roll perception too, right? Shit.
Perception or medicine, up to you.
I think I'll roll medicine. I was trying to think about my detect magic.
And that's
Could
not
the
a,
wagon
that's a good
owners
idea
be
too.
still alive?
That got cocked.
And I'll say that. Oh wow, 20. I'll say the direction is going towards the west, so it's coming from the 5 League House or from Hammerfast. So it's clear it was clearly trying to go to Fallcrest or wherever. So Ren, with your natural 20, I'll start with you. You can tell that the blood is pretty recent, maybe no less than an hour. And I'll say there are some bloody footprints that go about southwest, off the road. It's clear that to you, you can tell that their mounts were stolen as well, and whoever was taken with them as well was either dead or near death or barely alive. The rest of you, you all succeed. It's just clear that this was clearly some sort of banditry going on, and knowing where you are relative to the 5 League House, this is less than 10-ish miles or so. And that's still a decent ways away, but really close still to really get raided or kidnapped or just attacked in general.
What time of day?
Right now it's about 3:30.
Did my detect magic find anything?
I need to read that real quick because I know it's particularly specific. Give me a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, this is awfully close for a bandit attack.
Yeah. I think Ava's right, though. If there's still injured merchants nearby, we should definitely try to help them out.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I track them?
I'll point
Sure,
to the
make a survival check.
tracks.
Okay, so with your detect magic,
Yep.
amongst the blood that has been spilt, you can see broken, like in the wagon side, broken magic items, broken potions, and you can detect these were high value magic items or magic potions that were part of this caravan or wagon.
Oh, okay. So they're broken though. They're not worth anything.
Yes,
now.
they're not worth anything now.
Okay. I'm just gonna point. It looks like their stuff was broken in the wagon, but there's tracks going southwest here. This is really fresh too. If we make good pace, we can definitely catch up to them. They're probably not moving fast injured.
I agree. We need to make haste if that's the case.
We need somebody to watch our stuff though, unless we're taking the horses. This is like plains or is this woods, AJ?
You are in plains. Like there's probably like a scatter of some trees, but like it's mostly plain.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have
I can
two
redirect the
horses?
horses down here. Might be faster.
We might ditch the wagon and have us ride horseback just to catch up to them.
Keep in mind, a lot of your valuables are in your wagon, so it is up to you.
We can't have all of us go. We only have, how many horses do we have? 2, right?
Yeah, you only have 2, and you need 2 to pull the wagon, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah, we would. Well, if there's more bandits, then leaving the wagon here would be. I'm not sure what to do, chat.
Then let's get the wagon off the road. 2 of you can take the horses and go catch up, and then 3 of us will stay behind, or 4 of us will stay behind and guard the wagon.
Keep in
We should
mind,
at least send 3 people.
yeah, keep in mind, Krimvek technically has a mount with what's his face? Thumper, but only small creatures can ride him, so there's that. I'll say with your survival check done last with the tracks, You can ascertain for sure. If you're the one tracking them, you can definitely follow them to where they were. But they do line up to southwest. You just have a better idea of like, quite literally the path they took.
Wait, okay, so for the footprints, how many sets of footprints does it look like there was?
Give me a moment.
I don't know, a lot.
Just give me a moment.
If we do send 3 people, I'm thinking, well, we send Krim back on Thumper, because that's a freebie.
Yeah,
And then,
Ren.
I kind of am the tracker.
well, I think risking Ren is, yeah, I think we definitely send Dunlas.
Yep.
And I'd argue Evadine or Solara.
Solar doesn't have medicine, really. She's trained, but that's it.
Yeah, but like, you have heal potions?
Yeah, I do.
I forgot to
You have
rest.
3 actions is what I'm thinking. Like you
No,
did
I
a
think you
recall
did
check.
rest. It's just you didn't get all your HP back, but you would have
Actually,
had
I
full
only have
HP.
one healing potion.
Wait, did I?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you would have full
Reynold
HP.
can
Don't
also
worry about
give
it.
you more.
Okay.
Actually, I can cast a heal spell once.
I think Reynold just doesn't think risking Ren is worth it.
I mean, if I don't come with you, we could be risking all of you, in theory.
True.
I think there's nothing that's gonna happen to me from injured bandits. I have my faith to protect me.
Can we put 2 on a horse, AJ?
I would allow it. Yeah, I would
I'd
say
say-
will take a penalty to its speed, but yes.
Are
Reynold
we
could
just
probably
halving the party?
hold the wagon by himself, or at least he thinks he can.
I mean, I don't doubt that if Reynold had to stand still and protect himself from bandits, he'd be able to. I'm just not sure he wouldn't be able to get like snook around and have bandits steal stuff without him, or like while distracting him or something. That's the real concern.
First off,
I
I would try to hide the weapon somewhere. I know it's the plains, but if there's like a small hill or something off the road,
Well,
if I could go there.
maybe Solara and Reynold stay, because
Yeah,
Solara's
Solara
kind of
doesn't-
limited in the fight, but could
Yeah.
watch Reynold's back, and well, he engages them from the front.
So with the tracks alone, you can tell that there were at least 4 horses, but the human tracks around the wagon itself is about probably around 6 to 7, around there.
Okay. Then I'll relay that to them then.
Oh,
Would I get the impression that some of them were riding horses and some of them were not?
You could probably ascertain that they probably doubled up as well, but yeah, something like that.
Okay. Well, I think we should take at least 4 of us, and we can ride.
At that point, is it even worth to split the party?
Well,
Seems
We
their
can't
numbers
really
could
chase
be
them
large.
with the cart. That's the problem.
I mean, if it's plains, can we not?
Are
AJ?
we
Sorry?
necessarily
It's
trying
plains,
to?
can we still go?
The only difference is the speed that you guys would go. I would say, depending on how
I
much
think we'd go
speed.
slower
Yeah, like
on the cart.
if you guys are at 40 speed, or if you double up actually on horses, you guys would probably stay at the same speed. So you could technically all go still. But if it's more about like sending an advanced party, then I'm not opposed to it. It's up to you guys. That's kind of what I'm figuring what you guys are doing right now.
Okay, AJ, why is my speed 50?
It's because I give you a mounted thing. You guys are supposed to be at 40, so ignore that.
I don't know. I think we're sending the most efficient strike team.
Mhm.
Precision, speed, damage.
I think realistically, we can't waste much time if they're injured. Ray and I can stay back. I think it's best the rest of you go.
What did you just call me?
Ray, it's your nickname.
Oh.
The hell?
I have nicknames for all of you. I mean, I was calling Ava earlier.
I heard that, but Ray?
Yeah, we can figure it out later, but I think it's important we get to these injured folks.
Sure. Alright, well. Off you lot go, I suppose.
Alright, we ride.
Reynold would probably give somebody, probably Ren, like two or three, probably 3 of his lesser healing potions.
Okay.
Just so, like, you know,
I
if there are
will-
people that are really
Yeah.
low. I mean, I know he's a healer, but just in case.
I will put that in his inventory then.
Yeah, no, minus 3 off me.
You have 2 lesser and 1 minor.
Oh, I had 5 total. I just turned them down. Sorry.
Oh.
Like, I just dropped them.
Oh, okay, good. Lesser or potion. All right. Put that in Ren's thing.
Yippee, more potions.
Okay. So, to confirm, who are you sending again?
Everybody but Reynold and Solara.
Okay. And you guys are taking the horses, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And they're gonna hide the cart.
All right.
We're gonna hide the cart before they go.
Gotcha. All right. Who are my riders for the horses, for each horse?
Well, I'm on Thumper.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
It's survival or nature?
It's nature.
Nature, let's see. I think my nature is mediocre. I have 14 in nature.
Oh, you're a better
So
rider
me and
than
Ren
me.
are the. Me and Ren have the 2 highest.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
I have just like really high base stats for some reason.
I mean, those are
Knowledge
wisdom
skills.
skills, so that's what you're best at.
We both are 14 in the nature, so I guess me and Ren are the drivers.
Okay. Who's riding Arthur and who's riding Camelot, and then who's riding with who?
Oh, high key, I want Camelot. Like, no!
Okay. We're, I guess, I don't know, whoever wants to. Someone who follows Erasni, buddy, up with me. How about that? You can pray for me.
So then, yeah, done last.
So both of the Arosnes are riding the horses. That's what I'm saying here right now.
Oh, wait. Duh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Whoever wants to get on.
Oh, wait, I thought we were doubling up, aren't we?
Yeah, that's
We
what I mean.
are.
So you
Oh,
have.
okay,
we're,
yeah.
we're both the actual people like controlling the horses.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
I
That's what I
would,
thought.
I don't know, maybe just put
I don't
G
care.
by
Just
himself,
get on.
so he can blitz, and then, right.
Oh, am I going by myself? That's hype.
Well, I mean, one of you will go by yourself, right? Like I said.
Yeah, I guess we're
Oh, that's
only
true.
sending
Yeah, that's my
4 of
bad.
us, and one of them already
That's
got
Thumper.
his own mount, so
Yep.
yeah.
All right. So Evadine is riding with Ren.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right. So you're riding Arthur. Ren. So roll me, both of you, roll me nature check for me, please. And I'll say since you have a double up, he's gonna have a -5 to speed.
Don't look at that roll. Just...
Big dog Camelot.
Okay, you guys both succeed, and you are off. So, Dunless, oh bless you, Dunless and Krimvek, you guys kind of blitz ahead, and Ren and Evadine, you guys are just slow down a little bit, but you know, you kind of follow the track. So, I'll have Dunless, sorry. Rolled me the survival check here.
Survival, say less. 2 track hunted prey?
Yes. Yeah, it is correct. Yeah.
Big?
Okay. 31. All right.
Money.
So you can move. So it's about 330. You can move a decent amount.
And I guess I'm going full speed because the idea was for me to get there, so.
Yep. Yeah, Krimvek's able to keep up with you. There's that at least.
That's dope. Do we want to be sneaky? I don't know if I can make the horse sneaky.
I'm sneaky on Thumper.
Thumper,
Yeah,
for
but I
some
don't know if
reason,
I'm really that
17.
chill with the horse, you know? I don't know if bro understands being sneaky. I think he's just a horse.
Very
Yeah.
young.
Can we see the stats on the war horse?
Oh, you want to see the stats of Arthur and Camelot? All right, I'll give you guys ownership of it. All players.
Let's go.
You can see Arthur and Camel right there.
Wait, am I just on the wrong map?
On the hold on, I'll put them here. Jesus
Ooh.
Christ, ignore them. But the token is not appropriate, I guess, size-wise, but for this map. But yeah, you can double-click them, see their stats, what they do.
Yeah, so they're just like a warhorse.
Yeah, they're not really meant to be stealthy, but you
Imprecise
can.
30 feet.
Ooh,
Percent?
ooh.
Dang.
Okay, I'm gonna delete this because you don't need them. But I'm just gonna use the party token as the representation of where you guys are going. But Solara and Reynold are gonna be in the hills off the road.
Yep.
Here. Okay, so you guys are going to get to about here. And that is about 18 miles. You do 18 miles in about oh wait, sorry, I'm doing the math wrong. 16 miles, sorry. And that's in about 4 hours. So you get here about 6:30. Sunset is already set, and it's pretty dark. So I want you to make another survival check for me. Keep in mind we are in fall, and basically approaching winter.
Just the riders? Or everyone?
Just Dunless, G,
Oh, just on this.
since he is leading the fray.
Big.
Okay. Do. Okay. And you're going to get another hex forward within another hour. So you get to about 20 miles. Following the tracks, no problem. And from here, you kind of find yourself on a trail that comes from the north. Any of you can roll me a survival to kind of get an idea of where you are. And I also need to calculate how much XP you guys are getting for this, so give me a second. So all of you can, or none of you can, up to me. Up to you. Roll
Is this one with or without Hunt of Prey?
without.
Oh, let's go.
33.
Yo, I'm like Diego's brother, fucking Dunless the Explorer.
Should I also roll a survival check?
Yeah, all of you roll it. If you want. If you want, you don't have to. It's just giving you an idea of where you guys are right
I'm
now.
rolling it.
Ooh,
Oh,
crit.
it landed in my
Wow.
dice box.
Okay, we know
Nice.
exactly where we are.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. They did not. That doesn't. Sometimes the rolls just like disappear.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I don't know what's happening. Maybe you're just too good or something. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So you guys. Oh, I forgot. You do have dark vision. Two of you have dark vision. The two of you have low light. So you kind of look around. You're in a hilled area where you guys end up off a trail, and in the distance, with those with dark vision or greater dark vision, you can see Thunderspire Mountain over here. Just the tip of it, even though it's pretty dark. The sky is pretty clear, all things considered. It is a... I don't know what type of moon it is. Some sort of crescent moon. But you know you're in a hilled area, and you can see the thicket forest to the south of you as well. And you know that this trail kind of connects up to Thunderspire Mountain, where the 7-pillared hall is, about next to the trade road as well. But at this point, this is where tracks kind of get a little tough, and this is where you guys kind of reconvene as you kind of come to a standstill for a moment. Let everyone kind of group together, as more than just the tracks that you were following kind of coalesce with other tracks from people traveling this trailway. So, what do you guys do as you kind of find yourself in a uncanny predicament?
A bit of a fork in the road.
Yeah, you could say that.
Do we see obvious trails on one side?
If it was obvious, you would know.
How about blood?
At this
Blood
point, the
probably
blood
more than
is more than, it's too hard to really see or try to track, especially with the night.
I guess I'll try another detect magic.
Nothing really happens.
No. Describe these two forks to me. What does it look like I would find down either one?
Right. Obviously, one goes to the south, one goes to the north. It's a pretty traveled road, all things considered, but some of the trail or tracks are pretty old. Some are new. It's a matter of like whether they went north or south, because all of these tracks here, or even past to the west, or for some reason, it's kind of hard to just figure out what direction they went. You can attempt a survival check, but it is going to be very hard.
I mean, I see that there's no downside to attempting, unless somebody else wants to attempt that check that has better survival than me.
Would it be hunt and prey?
I would say your tracks that you were leading up to this point is kind of
Both ways.
yeah, like it's obvious that whoever these people are do travel this trail anyways, so it's hard to tell.
Seems they split up. That's almost what I'm thinking, kind of above table. But who knows?
Well, I'm pretty good at tracking, so I'll see what I can look at. Can we not all just do it? Is it just one person?
You guys can all do it.
Okay, I'll do the survival check.
No, bad.
Like I said, it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah, I understand. This is probably not making it. I probably, if it's that hard, I probably couldn't even make it, even if I rolled in at 20.
No, you guys could definitely do it. The ones that are good at survival can definitely do it.
Can I do it?
What do you mean?
You can make.
It's 30 cool enough.
I think 16 probably does it right.
16. If you want to use your hero points, you better use them.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna remind you guys again. Okay.
Fine. I'll use one, AJ. Fine.
I guess I should never
It's
mention
new
you guys to use hero
phase,
points.
though.
My bad.
No,
I
I make sure to use them all by the end, but I forgot I have three this time.
metagame a different way to do this, but
Wow, you're gonna
That's
metagame?
funny.
That's crazy.
I'll take the net
Just
20. That's easy.
Hit AJ's ego, it'll be winnable.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So yeah, you come to the conclusion that yes, they split up. They went both to the north and to the west, and they made it intentionally hard. What you can gather in Dunlass, and with everyone else here, kind of congregating, putting your minds as one. But yeah, they split up, and they intentionally made their tracks go, hard to track. And you know that the right direction is actually a little northwest.
So it's northwest and what, sorry?
It's northwest
South?
to where to go.
Or I meant but what's the other path lead to?
The south trail goes through the thicket forest, going to Harkenwald. But it's clear that they just made these like tracks hard by going in different directions.
But you said we know it's northwest.
Yes,
right?
it's northwest. That's the
Okay.
real
Yeah,
one.
but that's good info, because they could just be... Maybe they aren't just bandits.
So,
you know what I mean?
what do you do?
Maybe they from the Harkin. Well, yeah, obviously I'm gonna point off and be like, this seems like the direction where they would have brought the what we're looking for, the man and his horses, I suppose. I don't know what the other guys are bringing. Maybe whatever luxuries he had.
I'll leave the choice up to you.
I already said I'd rather save the person.
Okay.
At least I assume the person is the way that you meant to go, AJ. Because that was like the plan, save the guy. I got robbed.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'll second. I'll back up saving the person. I don't need money. But getting revenge for this man would be... No, we'll save him first.
All right. So you go northwest, and you spend the last of your travel actions going here. I want... Actually, never mind. As you follow the tracks and you head to the northwest, within these old hills, the southern old hills, really, you kind of stumble between and follow these tracks to what seems to be a small keep. Hidden behind all these hills. It's clear to you at some point this was a manor of some kind. And you can tell that these tracks lead here and into this manor.
Can I make a perception check to see if anything's amiss?
Sure. Make it secret for me, please. Or
Make
blind
a what?
GM.
Sorry?
Make it blind GM roll.
Oh, yeah.
What are you looking for, particularly, in terms of a miss?
Signs of inhabitants.
I will say that what you notice is that this manor is boarded up in multiple areas, particularly the windows, but the door, at least from the outside, isn't barred up.
Oh. Well, I guess that doesn't tell me too much.
Well, surely they have a back exit. It's not like they're gonna just have a one entrance to a building. That'd be foolish.
As it becomes dark, it's about 7 o'clock at this point. And that time of whether it could be life or death kind of sinks in to you, at least the ones that care. You know that they were either on death's door or left barely alive. But how do you approach this?
Well,
I
see, I'm
say
not really the
we-
type to kick down the door, so...
I mean, that could be risky, but... How many people could even be in there?
A lot. That's why I say we look for another way.
Yeah. I mean, we could try to smoke him out.
And for the guy dying.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'd like also to get a good look at what these supposed bandits are. I'm not exactly thinking they're bandits after all.
Well, I mean, you could try the polite approach and just knock and pretend to be friendly.
Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for, but I wasn't expecting to burn them up if that's what you're talking about, smoking them out.
Well, I mean, it's worked for us before.
Yeah. I'd like to see like their armor or whatever, so maybe we can see if they're not like if there's some from somewhere, I guess. Instead of just ashes, I guess.
Can you guys make a stealth check for me, please? But go ahead.
Are there horses outside?
I would say based off of the tracks, it's clear that horses graze this direction. Hold on. I don't use your hero point, but you need to make these blind GM for me. Stealth checks are always blind GM.
Thank God.
So you get your hero point back. So yeah, make stealth checks for me, blind GM. But it's clear to you that there are tracks of horses going into this place. Okay, Michael.
Is that not blind? I
No,
clicked the button.
that's not blind.
Okay. How about
Here,
if
I'll
we?
roll it. Oh, I can't even know what it is.
How about if we have their horses run away to smoke them out? They
I will-
hear their horses run, they'll come out. That'll split their party, and maybe there's less for us to take care of inside the house.
Hey, AJ. Is there any ledges around the door that I could potentially climb up to?
Yeah, it's a 2-story manor.
Okay.
I will say, just a preface, I'm not ever going to ever say this again, but when it comes to blind GM rolls, if you want to use your hero point, just say it. If it's like bad or something, like just say if this blind GM roll is bad, I'll hero point it. So, if that's something you guys ever want to do.
Well, if this is an idea, I'll climb up the building and stand above the doorway.
The other two, do you follow him or do you just watch from the hills?
As close as we can without being seen.
I'm gonna follow him. That's okay.
Wait, is
wanna-
there people outside?
Not that you can see, no. But are you bringing Thumper with you, Grimbeck?
Maybe I'll just stand back and study the tactics.
Okay.
I'm stealthing up to the building, I guess.
All right. So I'll say the three of you, plus Thumper and the horses, kind of stand, lay down, whatever, at the ridge of one of these hills while you watch Dunlas approach this manor. Okay. So you stealth up to the building.
Or maybe not. Is it just like a building, or is there like is there any like other like farmhouses or something around it that I can like use for cover? Or...
No,
Trees.
not particularly. Yeah.
So I guess I'm like going as fast as I can to get to this building.
Mhm.
Kind of take cover along the wall.
Like you could probably figure there's probably some sort of back, like enclosed area, but from there, not really.
Can I hear chatter at all?
Make a perception check, blind GM, please.
To see content prey?
No. Wow. What are you listening for?
Well, I'm just kind of like listening for any like I guess like humanoid-ish noises coming from inside. Any
How
like
many
shuffling.
footsteps? Yeah, how many footsteps can you hear?
You definitely hear humanoid sounds being made in there. It's faint, and you find it that these people are particularly light on their feet.
Are they like alert sounding, or?
From your experience, you would know they're kind of similar to you in the sense of how they approach when they want to be heard or seen.
But like, are they like alert? Like, did they like
you can't
suspect
tell.
us?
You can't tell.
Okay.
But you could definitely hear at least 3 voices but that doesn't match the amount of footsteps you can hear. But it's kind of, you can tell that the footsteps are kind of misleading. You have experience with this because you like to mislead a lot with stealth.
Yeah.
Normally, like, manors like these are pretty run down, creaky floors, all that jazz. These guys are managing to stay pretty quiet, all things considered.
You said like all the windows and stuff were boarded up.
Yep.
If I like go around the building, same on all sides.
I would say so, yeah. Maybe the amount of voices or footsteps you hear changes. That's it.
Okay, fair enough. Can I see where their horses are being held?
Sure. You kind of wrap around the back, and you find what seems to be kind of like a gate. It's clearly meant for mounts. You don't hear, or as you kind of peer over the wall, you don't hear or see anyone or the horses, but you do see an enclosure where it's probably likely creatures like that are being held.
Can I enter said area?
The courtyard or that enclosure?
Like go towards the enclosure to where like potentially animals are held?
Sure. You definitely hear a handful of horses in there.
Let the horses
Are they
out.
locked up?
It's clearly locked, yeah.
Can I attempt, or I guess, can I like check to see or hear anybody in this area, like in this building?
Make another perception check. Blind.
Blind?
Mm-hmm.
To probably not hunt. Okay.
And you're looking for people, or?
Yeah, like not like the animals, but like looking for like humanoid, like see if anybody's on guard in the area. Watch duty of the...
You can't really
mount.
tell from what you kind of perceive.
Okay, well I guess I'm gonna start picking locks.
Okay, make a stealth check for me and make a thievery check.
Blind both, or
The thievery does not have to be blind, but the stealth check does.
dim light darkness?
Yes, you are in dim light.
Annoying. I want to re-roll that. Oh, I'll test the field. I'll stick with it.
What was it? I can't see it for some reason.
25.
Okay.
With thievery.
You get through. You hear one clink. It seems like you have to do another or two.
Well, I'll keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I check if it's booby trapped?
If it was booby trapped, you probably would have gotten hit already.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
You didn't really take that precaution, to be fair. Oh my god!
Let's go! Apparently I'm just not supposed to build a fucking combat character.
Yeah, alright, well, you quietly unlock this, what seems to be double door for mounts. And then you kind of open it, or maybe, what do you do
Like
actually?
a little bit?
Yeah,
Can
what
I
do you
just
do?
like pop it, like open like a crack to like see in?
Yeah, sure. You crack open the door, and stealthily, of course, and you can see about 6-7 horses here, kind of just in their own stables. It's a pretty small-ish enclosure, all things considered, but you can't really see anything aside from that. It's pretty dark in here, but
And
you can see that.
It's really dark inside, so they
Yeah.
probably can't see.
I'll say they definitely seem to react, but they don't really pay mind. The horses,
Okay,
at
well,
least.
from behind the door, I'm gonna... Fuck. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna pull up my Everlight Crystal. Just so they can, like, see.
Okay. Alright, let's pause right there for a moment. Other three, what do you guys want to do? It's been maybe 10 minutes since you've seen Dunlass. And you have no clue what's going on.
Am I included in that 3?
Sorry?
Am I included in that 3?
Yes, you are.
Does it usually take this long, guys?
It's not unusual. I mean, we should trust him, right? I will give him
Yeah,
a
I mean-
prayer.
Probably won't go helping if we all go bumble inside here.
I will pray for Rosny to bless him in his work that I don't know what is because my character doesn't know what he's doing right now.
I'm waiting for a signal.
All right. At that point, Dunlas, do you activate your Everlight Crystal?
Okay? I was gonna ask this, but I'm not sure if even Dunless would know. Is the Everlight crystal like brighter and show off more light than a torch?
It's about the same, I believe.
Well, if it's the same, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'll like I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll turn it on like on the other side of the door, so it's like with the horses, but I'm like not shining it outside the door behind me.
So you... Alright, so you unwrap your Everlight Crystal that is always on, by the way. And magic kind of fills... This magical light fills this enclosure. The horses clearly react, and they start... I'm gonna roll the dice for this. Okay. They immediately start awakening, what seems. You basically woke up these horses, and they start making a ruckus. Or neighing, being a little bit louder than normal.
Okay, I'm gonna whip open the doors.
Okay.
And kind of step out of the way. Do they do anything?
They definitely begin. I don't know what sounds, at this point.
Banger.
And they kind of, they just begin making a ruckus. And at this point, I'll say the other three. It's a little bit far, but you can hear the sound of these horses, kind of panicking, and you can just see a faint amount of light, just from the behind of the manor. And
I'm gonna kind of sneak into the shadows and move stealthily towards the ruckus.
okay, make your stealth check for me. Blind GM, please. What did the rest of you do?
I'm the least stealthiest, I
You,
think.
you can follow the expert, which would give you a bonus to your stealth, but it doesn't mean.
Yeah, I might have to follow. I'm a plus 12 to stealth.
I'm a master stealther.
Okay. So
Okay.
if you follow the expert, your stealth will be your level +3. On top of your dexterity, if you have any.
So my stealth is +1. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, so you add your level, then +3.
So do you want us to do a blind GM roll?
Yes.
Okay, so I add my
Blind
level
GM
plus
roll.
3.
Mhm.
My level 9, so I add 12.
Yep.
That
Is
seems like a lot.
yours already 12, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, then add just +3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
just
I'll
add 3
be-
to whatever this ends up being. Oh wait, can I add 3?
So yours should just be 12, or 13 death.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I roll. What do I do with the 13? I
Roll a
the dice?
stealth. Yeah, just roll a d20 plus 13, and then make it a blind GM roll.
I think that worked.
Okay.
Roll stealth.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So you guys approach following. How do you approach this manor, like towards the ruckus? How do you make it? So you see the manor in front of you, and just towards the back there seems to be like a hedge type of wall around it behind. That's tall enough that it can block sight for most people. But you can see
Okay.
some light in the distance, just faint.
Oh, I would have turned the light off right after
Okay.
the horses started going crazy.
All right, and then I guess the light is off at that point, but you can hear the ruckus happening towards the backside of the manor. And clearly, I'll just say, as you approach the manor or whatever way, you begin hearing the movement of people within this manor.
I'd also like to try and extract from the area.
Sure, make a stealth check for me, please.
Yes, sir.
You will
Blind?
not. Yes, you do. Yeah, that's fine.
Just normal stealth, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
dim?
No.
No dim?
No, not this time. Yeah, go ahead, Evadine.
I'd want to position away from the line of sight when the people in the house start going out and heading to the enclosure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll say since Krimvek is kind of the leader in this sense, I'll say that's what you advise to him. But Krimvek, what do you do?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Evadine, repeat.
I'd have us stay out of the line of sight as when people come out of the house and chase the horses.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Do you take the left or the right side of the manor in that aspect?
I'll be on the left.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Right. So, Dunless, as you kind of exit over to the other side, basically behind the enclosure, kind of keep out of the line of sight, maybe behind the other hedge. You kind of peek your head over to see what will happen or in response. See the horses kind of running around in this enclosure. None of them seem to run out of the courtyard itself, but people begin to flood this back entrance here. And you will begin to hear and see people come out. The rest of the party, as you approach this left side of the manor following the hedge, and you hear people coming out, you hear some voices, get the horses, put them back in their enclosure. Who did this? What's going on? And
How many different voices?
I'll say you hear 3 commanding voices, and then about, just maybe a handful or more. Just what seems to be people following those orders. And yeah, but as you kind of hear that and they come out, you're on the other side of the hedge. What do you guys want to do?
So the horses never ran out?
They ran out of their enclosure, but they're not outside of the courtyard.
Oh, this would be good to direct Thumper as a bomb. I probably won't be able to sneak up on them. I
Yeah.
should have thought of that.
I'm separated from them, right?
Yes, you're on the other side of the wall, on the right side of the manor. Sorry.
So they're like, we're opposite sides.
Yeah, you guys are opposite sides.
Did they say anything specific?
No, but you're not really looking at them. You're only hearing them right now. But all they really said was, get the horses, and no name was really said. But you definitely hear that they're sending people to investigate the matter, see what's going on.
Okay. How many came out?
About a handful or more.
A handful or more. And the commanding voices were inside. Right?
Not necessarily inside, but they're not. They're just outside. But
So I'm confused. They went outside to go back inside?
no, they are outside the entire time.
Oh,
Right.
okay, gotcha.
But they're not in the courtyard like the rest of the grunts. Is what I'm trying to say.
Did we? How close are we?
I would say you're about 20 feet away from the voices.
Oh.
23.
It's,
Yeah.
It's in striking distance.
There's a wall
And-
between
I'm
you
gonna-
two, but like a hedge.
Can I get Thumper to move closer and kind of like direct him to get as close as he can to these guys? Even
Again,
if that breaks stealth?
again, you would be at a hedge, so you don't really have line of sight. You don't really see them; you only hear them. But yeah, I mean, Thumper is next to you.
Okay. Can I have him just kind of move out into them?
Move out into what?
Move out of the bushes so he can like see them?
Sure. Okay. What do you want to do?
Or are they just not reacting to him at all?
Roll a stealth check for me, blind.
Alright. Want him in explosion distance. Sorry, that's Thumpers, Stealth.
All right. As that happens, Dunless, you're going to witness these people come out, and you're going to see what they are dressed like. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see these people. I'm going to post it in chat. You're going to see these people and how they're dressed. You see them clearly in all black clothing, wearing what seems to be these raven-like masks in front of them. And you're not too sure aside from that. They are obviously wearing these very ornate clothing. They dress like you. Maybe they're a little bit more malicious than you. But you're not too sure what these people are. All right, so Thumper peeks his head, is what you said?
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of want him to just kind of get as close as he can to them.
Like next to them? Okay, I'll just say he kind of pokes his head.
Let's see what happens when he peeks out, yeah.
Yeah, he peeks his head, and no one seems to notice him.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right, what do you want to do? This is all. I'll start with Dunless. What did you want to do?
Can I make a roll to see if I see Thumper?
Sure, just make a perception check. You can make it public.
Just public? Okay, bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just writing notes about these goons. Oh, a 4. Whatever.
You've been on a hot streak.
Yeah. I'll stay with it.
You failed to see Thumper.
Okay, well, I did my job. Wait, I guess I haven't even looked back. Wait, did I hear them, like, coming at all? Like,
Nope.
Do I just assume they're still on the hill? Can I look to the hill, I guess?
The hill is kind of being blocked by the manor's like placement. So
Can I see any of them still?
None of them explicitly said they're looking over the wall, so no.
No, I meant, like, the ops right now.
Oh, the ops? I mean, yeah, they're in the courtyard, trying to get the horses. You see 3, obviously more commanding individuals towards, like, the actual manor, or at, like, what would be the manor porch from the backside. But, yeah.
Is there, like, a spot I can see they're not kind of more or less paying attention to, and I can maybe try and, like, stealth up to the building and get onto it, maybe?
You can try.
You want, like, another perception check, or...?
This is you moving, right?
No, I meant, like, I want to look around to see if there's, like, an area that's, like, being less paid attention to.
I would say it would be pretty hard. Obviously, you're on the other side of the hedge, so you might have an easier time, but it would be pretty hard for you to try to get closer, so to speak, without being on the other side of the hedge.
Because I'm trying to get on the building is what I'm thinking, so... Can I go to, like, the other side of the building? Climb up it?
You can try. I'll say as you so you can try. You go up, following up the hedge. You kind of jump over it, try to climb up the building. Make a stealth check and an athletics check for me. But at this point, as you do that, make your checks first.
Blind?
The stealth check, yes.
Dim dark?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. So as you do that, you're gonna start hearing.
Athletics?
Yeah, athletics, because you are climbing.
Yeah, okay. No boots abounding, I assume?
I don't think that applies here, no.
I don't remember what my boots do, so...
I'll reveal that,
I think
don't worry
it's just
about
jumping.
it. So as you start climbing the side of this, manor, you start hearing shouts, all right, boys, enough with the horses, look around, investigate. and both sides, both the other party and you, Dunless, hear this. What do you guys want to do?
So am I on the building?
I'd say so, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to get to. Is it like a house that's flat, or is it like a peak?
There's a peak.
I'll kind of just like get to the top, I guess, and like hold on to it and just stay on the opposite side of where the most people are, and just kind of like briefly be peeking over.
Okay. Other three?
Can I send Thumper out to the group of people and have him explode?
If you wish.
I'm gonna do that.
Just keep in mind. Actually, hold on. Let me double check something. All right. I'm gonna ask: are you communicating this with Evadine and Ren? Or are you just doing it? Okay, you're just doing it.
Gonna do it.
My solo. Blow 'em up.
All right. Thumper just escapes from the grass hedge, and people
Go
immediately
get him,
notice, and he just runs to an amount of people, and you tell him to explode, right?
Yes.
That is
Oh,
probably
okay.
not the way I would deal with this.
All right.
Exactly.
Well,
You
roll
and I
me
have different ways of dealing
roll
with
me a
stuff.
d20, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that was your unstable DC check that you
Oh,
succeeded
that's
on.
it. That's
Okay, so Dunless, you're gonna immediately see Thumper come out of the hedge and immediately explode, and everyone has this attention. Ren and Evadine, how do you react?
That's my signal. Soon as Thumper explodes, I'll whoop in and behead everyone. While saying repent before I behead you.
Do it.
Ren, what do you do?
I'm just gonna. I want to like stay close, but I'm gonna sit back a little bit and not like try to get noticed right
Yeah.
away.
Gotcha. All right, and Dunlas.
So like, what did the blast look like? Was it like close to me or far from me?
It's technically
was it-
far from you, like maybe 60, 80 feet around there.
And so like technically right below me is like the 3 commanders.
You don't have line of sight of them, but you know they are down there on the porch.
Fuck. Okay, I think I'm just gonna like maybe chill out and wait for if I can see someone that runs out and like get ready to maybe climb on the other side and get ready to jump on like the next group that runs out or something like that.
Gotcha. Okay, and that's we're gonna leave you guys at. So we're gonna swap over to Reynold and Solara.
Okay.
That's big.
Bro.
A
So-
dragon rises and
Did what I have to
pounces
do,
on the
guys.
two of you.
Oh my god. All right. So, Solara, Reynolds. It's about 3:30. They just left. What do you guys want to plan to do in your time?
Should go to chat. Is that cool?
It's fun.
Right.
So, I mean, how far off the road, like, probably are they?
I would say maybe a few hundred meters.
Okay. I don't know how far they got. Sure, it won't be too long though. We're only gone for. It seems those tracks were only what, an hour ago.
Not sure myself. Not much of a tracker. Have dogs to do that.
Yeah, that's
Hell
fair.
Fast.
I actually got the pretty good sniffer, and compared to a bloodhound before.
Oh yeah.
I certainly could track, but you know, it's probably best the more combat-oriented folks go.
Well, Jay seems to have a knack for that sort of thing. He was able to find this crime lord back in Volcrest.
Brian Lord.
He kind of says it like quote unquote, you know. with
Oh,
the-
I see. Well, he certainly seems experienced.
well, I'm sure we'll sniff them out.
Hey, so you mentioned you were part of like what, like a guard or part of the council? Or wait, what did you say exactly? I can't quite remember.
Captain of the Hammerfast Council Guard.
Ah,
I
that's
believe.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Have I heard of that, AJ?
Yes. But he seems
How
to
like high of a
he,
position is it?
he seems to exaggerate a little bit more than its importance, so to speak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of that. So, what exactly do you get up to?
Well, normally I stand outside the door or inside the door, next to the table, just keeping an eye on things, making sure that council meetings don't get interrupted. But lately, I've been sent out to do what I can to combat forward threats to Hammerfast.
Ah, I mean, I'm sure guarding the council is mighty important, but I mean, I'm sure this is more fun.
Well, it's certainly more exciting, but nothing more fun than doing your duty.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I take it you grew up in the dwarven part of Hammerfest?
Sure did. In the mines the first 50 years of my life.
Must have been hard work. I grew up around the gnomes. I mean, there's not many humans in Hammerfest.
Fair enough. What'd you get up to while you were growing up?
Oh, I was kind of a bookworm. Kind of like to also like to tinker with a lot of stuff, you know, try out different subjects. But I think there's something quite fun about studying hidden, secret, esoteric knowledge. You know?
Right. When you
It
say
seemed like the most convincing, right? But no, I certainly don't expect everyone to get it. But you know, it brings me joy.
well, more power to you then. When you say tinkering, you mean like crafting or something?
I mean, I've certainly messed around with that. But I mean, I think a lot of my things were more science based. You know, alchemy and the like.
Like potions.
Yeah, I mean, I did it when I was a kid. A lot of that knowledge is gone now, but you know, it was fun.
Fair enough. Well, closest I get to alchemy is crafting these magic trinkets. As Reynolds sort of touches a, what are they called? Talisman affixed to his armor. He's like, made this one myself.
Oh, you mind if I check it out?
Of course. Reynolds sort of hands it over.
Can I determine like what sort of level this is, just so I can assume how proficient he is?
It's not eye level. I'm pretty sure it's level 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could ascertain that pretty easily.
I mean, that's still really cool. How long have you been doing that? Well, I guess you're a dwarf. I don't get it. You live way too long.
Well, probably about 10, 20 years. I had to master forging magic items before I dabbled in this. It's a bit more of a fine craft.
It certainly looks like it. I mean, I can mess around with certain talismans, but I don't know. I feel like you might be more proficient in the matter.
Well, I'd like to think so. 10, 20 years of experience. How old can you even be?
It's space. I'm 24.
Oh. Well, I'd hope I'd be better at it given a lifetime.
How old are you?
Oh, I just passed my 100th year.
I mean, it's young for a dwarf, right?
I'm not that young for a dwarf.
Well, you know what I mean. Not some.
A dwarf in his
middle-aged.
prime for sure, though.
Of course. Well, I guess we'll be back in Hammerfast soon. Be nice to get back there. I kind of miss it.
It's a bit of a mixed bag for me, but it'll good to know that it's safe. Assuming it is.
Are you really that concerned about the lack of communication with Hammerfest?
I certainly find it strange. I was more concerned when there was a big-ass dragon barreling towards it with some sort of infection, but perhaps it's just
Hey, just gotta chime in here real quick. The stream crashed, and I unfortunately had to restart it midway through. But I did catch it early on, so there is about maybe a minute of RP gone. But not much is missed. Maybe if one of my players, if I ask for their notes, I'll put a comment in the comment section, or even in the description of what was discussed, so you don't miss out. All right, enjoy.
and then I might have some more private business to attend to, but we shall see.
I know we'll part ways once we reach Hammerfest, but if there's anything I can do in regards to helping out with the, arrangements or whatever, I'd be happy to help. I'm eternally grateful for all you've done for me so far. If I had had faced Magroth alone, well, I shudder to think of what might have happened.
Don't mention it. I think we did everybody in the Vale a service dealing with him. But
Yeah.
if we need any weird stuff researched, I'm sure we'll come to you.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard to find me. My parents work for the War Guild, as does my grandmother. I usually hang out around there. I'm not allowed into many of the sections of there. I'm not officially a member, but I don't know. There's so much knowledge and excitement there.
Why aren't you a member? Would Reynold know if, members are, a special, you need to be somebody important, or...
You would know just off of a baseline. It's kind of the equivalent to applying for a master's or a PhD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well. I'm sure you'll get in eventually.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the reason I came down here. I was hoping some of the knowledge I might gather might make me a more promising applicant.
Well, as far as I'm aware, I don't think anybody's been that far in that Doxur in a long time.
Yeah. Spent a lot of time in the Seven-Pillared Hall, though. It's mainly where I learned some of those stranger forms of magic.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Where's
It's
that?
an interesting place, I'll say that. A lot of odd folk. Can't say there were many humans, though. It was predominantly elves.
Oh. Interesting. I haven't heard of many elf settlements in the Vale. Mostly just...
Hey, dude, I'm not wrong about that, right?
No, you're wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong? Oh, wait,
there are
what's
some
the-
elves, but it's mostly monstrous creatures, or what people would
okay.
consider monstrous.
Let's just pretend I didn't say that. So, Minotaurs are there, right?
Yeah, some minotaurs are there.
Okay. There's a lot of interesting folk over there. Some I haven't seen anywhere else in the Vale, especially Hammerfest.
What kind of interesting folk?
Some of the more bestial races. Minotaur and the like.
Can't say I've seen many of those.
Despite how diverse Hammerfast is, can't say I've seen in neither either.
Whereabouts is this seven-pillared hall? Seems
You
weird,
interested?
never heard of it. Well, I'm pretty well read. I'd say so, at least on affairs in the Vale.
It's a good bit to the west.
As you say that, you kind of point towards Thunderspire Mountain, and Reynold, with your dark vision, you can kind of see it, at the tip of it.
Got it. That peak there.
Yep.
Thunderspire Mountain.
That's the place.
Oh, that's strange. Would Reynold have known, like, if anyone was inhabiting or, like, there before? Before hearing about this?
I would say occasionally, like, it's very rare. You would have people from Thunderspire Mountain or the Seven Pillared Hall come to Hammerfast, but it's something you really never paid much attention to until now.
Well, I guess I never really knew who lived there.
Well, now you do. It's always good to learn more about the world.
Yes. Especially about somewhere so close to Fallcrest and Hammerfast.
Speaking of Fallcrest, what's your arrangement with, I don't know, whatever's going on there?
Well, we started by making a map. That's what we were hired to do by the mayor. We were to chart all of the Vale and bring our findings back.
Huh.
But we sort of were missing a map scribe. We were told one was going to show up, but it's yet to be seen.
Well, that's too bad.
Say, so Laura, you seem like a smart individual. You ever tried any geography?
That's, to be frank, I can't say it interests me very much. I mean, maybe I'll give it a shot and find a passion for it, but I don't know. I think biology is a far more fascinating subject than geography.
Right, but can you draw a map?
Well, I can't say I've tried. I've drawn dogs before, drawn cats, but never a map.
Do you have any drawings on you?
No, I don't have anything on me. Nor did I bring any drawing supplies. It's just a hobby back home.
Right, well, I mean, if you could draw a map and you want to see a bit more of the Vale, I'm sure we'll be going far and wide. I'm sure you could tag along. Because, I'm pretty sure Grimvex drawing the map right now. And, I can't say how much I trust him on that one. I mean, he's a wizard with mechanics, but I think the finer details may be lost on him.
I think you're not giving him enough credit. He's more than competent enough from what I've seen.
I don't know. I just don't think he should be holding it. He might light it on fire or something. Have you seen how that thing sparks?
Are
One of
you
these
referring
days-
to that machine?
Yeah, Thumper, he calls it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you're able to repair it after blowing it up.
That thing never goes away. I can't tell you how many times it's been scrapped. Only for him to resurrect it back from the dead like one of those necromancers.
Yeah, but comparable.
Alright. Well, anyways, I'm just waiting for the day that thing goes haywire and kills me, tears my head off, or fries me like a bug.
Well, I'm sure you have more experience than I do, but I have faith in him. I have faith in everyone here. I mean, I feel like everyone's pitched in so much, helped out a ton.
Right. Well, hopefully it's fine.
All right. As you guys kind of continue on for about 4 hours. You kind of begin to question at the 4-hour mark where they've been, because you guys can travel pretty far within 4 hours, and they haven't come back yet.
This is I mean, I can't say I know much about traveling, but this is a little unnerving, right?
Certainly been a while, but I don't know how far they've gone.
Well, we have no way of really getting over there if they needed help.
Right. Well, I say we just sit tight then. I mean, you just said you had faith in all of them. As much as that robot freaks me out, I do trust the 4 of them.
I think they'll be
Especially
fine. It's just
a few bandits.
yeah, that's all it should be. We have maybe bandits to worry about ourselves.
Right.
I think we're as hidden as we can be, but well, we're more vulnerable now than ever. You're capable of seeing the dark, right?
Straight through it, yeah.
I'll have to rely on my nose. I'm blind as a bat in this sort of darkness.
Well, I actually don't have the relay crystal, so
I can illuminate it, but I don't want to draw any unwanted attention.
Fair enough. Just if something comes.
I'll say, as it gets even more darker and about 6 p.m. kind of approaches, it's basically as dark as it can get, especially out here. Just dim light at most, maybe. And normally, you would think that they should be back by now, and now you're being left with questions, and potentially worry starts to build up as you're just met with the rain drizzling down on you. This open land.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Has this ever happened before?
No, but never had them go dashing off chasing a bunch of bandits through the plains before, trailing them. I just don't know how far they've gone. What's in the cart right now?
You have, the entire dragon corpse in there.
Entire dragon corpse.
We have the
Yeah.
golem stuff here. Like, what do we do?
Yes, you have the entire golem in here as well.
How much of it can I fit in my spacious pouch?
What do you mean? Which?
Like, how much of our party loot can I fit in my spacious pouch?
I assume it's like a backpack, right?
Yeah, it's.
You could
4
probably
out of
fit
20.
everything but the head, because it literally cannot fit into the actual hole.
Max's head.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll just have to leave that.
Punk is gonna be so pissed.
Well, I mean,
I'm glad somebody can
Wait,
hear me breathing.
Wait, hold on. How heavy is the head?
It's 3 bulk.
Okay, wait. Reynold has an idea. He's gonna put his shield in the. Wait, is there space for his fortress shield?
I would say so, yeah. That's a little bit more malleable than a dragon head.
He puts his fortress shield away and holds the dragon head in his hands.
Okay.
Mashallah.
Okay. All right.
I knew AJ would have stolen that.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do? As you kind of see Reynold packing up the stuff from the wagon and putting it into his spacious pouch, Solara.
You can't be thinking of traveling in the middle of the night during a storm.
I mean, nothing else will be out. I say we just walk along the road. At least in the relative direction. Keep the road in sight.
Solara,
I'm gonna-
make me
Yeah, go
roll me a d20.
Lucky 13.
Yeah, lucky 13. That's actually what you just have needed. You are reminded of your teleport scroll, and you know the
I was
importance
thinking
of it.
about that.
Yeah.
I was actually going to investigate.
Yeah, and I'll say, you know that it is tethered to a place, but you know you can probably trick it. You have literal proficiency with that, and I'm willing to bend the rules a bit. But it's just a chance. And that kind of lingers in your mind. That being said, the teleport spell would allow you to bring the cart with you as well.
If I fail, would I get teleported normally?
Sorry?
Let's just say I fail to trick the spell, the scroll. Would I teleport to the original location?
You don't know what would happen.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Please. Okay. Well,
Well, Reynold, I do have an idea. This is certainly a long shot. I have this scroll right here. It's a teleport scroll. I might be able to teleport us to them. Just, I don't know exactly where they are.
Right.
This
so-
would include the cart.
Okay. What's the catch?
The catch is it's set to a predetermined location. I'm pretty proficient with, understanding magic, even if I can't really cast it. But, I feel like I could make it work, maybe? Although, if I fail, who knows where we could end up.
Alright, well, I mean... I
I'll
guess
say this. It has been a while, and if they're in danger, I don't think we can catch up in
Agreed. I guess it beats walking in the rain.
And I feel guilty if we left behind all their stuff.
Well, I didn't, but...
Well, the cart and that dragon head.
You would know that the cart is like literally a one of a kind. You've never seen it before. It did come with your, estate in Fallcrest. So.
Okay.
That's a nice cart.
Yeah, it is a nice cart.
Okay. Well, I guess I would miss the cart a bit. Just do it. Don't mess it up.
I'm just reading contact friends real quick in case I can use that. I don't think I can though, based on how it works.
It would take 1 hour. So that I would say that adds. I would say it's you. Okay, it's about 6 o'clock right now. So this is before they even do anything yet. So you would be able to cast this.
Okay. It's just that it's from like the past, which is the issue with contact friends. It's like a past version of them.
Okay.
But maybe, I mean, what do you think?
Oh, we can bend the rules.
Okay.
Yay, bending rules.
I can determine their location maybe, but I might need help, or I will need help with this ritual. Are you, how are you with I don't know what survival would be in terms of like non-metagame.
Just
Or-
it's fine. Just how good are you with tracking? That's basically what you're gonna ask.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, I think we should give it a shot. It's gonna take an hour, but this isn't my first ritual.
Okay.
All right. Well, just do minus 50 gold, I guess.
Yeah, that's all my gold.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how much is the platinum worth?
500.
No, it's 10. One
Okay,
platinum's a
okay.
10.
You wanna split the costy?
I'll give you.
So I spent 25.
Okay, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo, if G was there, I'd be fucking talking the talk, bro. Making the female pay. Come on, bro. I thought you were a dwarf.
Okay, make your Arcana or Occultism check, and then Reynold, make a Survival check.
Can I not make Arcana?
No, you're making Survival.
Okay.
You're the secondary caster, or whatever.
Okay. Well, I don't know how.
Oh
much-
lord, I am. Roll out.
Hold on.
Hero.
I am. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
doomed.
That definitely
Twice
knocked me up
now.
a bracket.
Did I? I thought I re-rolled it. Did it not go through?
It did. Oh no,
I don't see it.
no, I don't see it. Just roll it again.
Okay.
Lucky you, huh?
Your mind freezes.
Well, maybe.
Stupefied 3. It's not that big of a deal.
That's cool.
I think you are good. Success and success. Okay. Who are you contacting?
So I have to contact a close friend, and I feel like the only person that Solara is even remotely close to, or there, is either Evadine or Krimvek.
Well, let's ask them right now.
Which one of you is closer to Solara?
What do you mean?
Who is
we
more
met at the same
friend-like?
time.
Just from your like demeanor.
I'm
Wait,
not
you
super
think I'm a
friendly.
have a
Okay.
friendly demeanor?
I would say
Alright.
Evadine is more friendly.
Let's go, Evadine. I'm
All
contacting
right.
Evadine.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you succeed already, or
Just
you
succeeded.
succeeded the role? Okay. I
Alright,
thought
so-
you'd get isekai'd into some.
Not this isekai stuff again. Oh my god. All right, you get to ask one question to Evadine. What do you say?
Evadine, do you know exactly where you are?
We did, right? We rolled earlier, right?
Yep, you
AJ?
do. Yeah, you do know where you are. So you have to
Okay,
answer honestly.
I'll describe to Solara where we are.
All right. She would say, south of the Thunderspire Mountain in the old hills. South of it, there is a manor here. That's what she would say.
Well, good news, Reynold. Seems like Evadine's my friend. I know exactly where we can go.
Yippee!
It's-
How are we getting here that fast?
Sounds a lot safer than your ad hoc teleportation.
Oh, we're still teleporting.
But
So,
you don't need
wish
to
me
do
luck.
anything.
Evadine didn't ghost you.
No,
That's over.
Evadine's a true friend.
Because I probably should have mentioned you didn't have to answer. Okay. All right.
All right,
Well,
let's do this.
make your trick magic item, I guess.
Reynold.
Oh gosh, I have to do
praised,
that too.
The Grundinar and Erosny.
You
He's
can-
all the
okay.
divine.
I'll say
Oh,
you,
wait.
you can give her your hero point because she has done. If you want.
Okay.
I'd appreciate that.
If yeah.
Oh, I accidentally used it and it didn't trick magic. It didn't pull up the trick magic.
Okay. Give me a second.
You wake up a slime. Oh my!
Actually, I already did that as a character, so
Oh, you did. You
I
did.
did.
Okay.
Yo, I'm sorry, Glitch. I can't fly this time, but you can ride me.
I know. I know. Rest in
Okay,
peace.
make.
Give me my sneak attack.
Okay. All right. Make your occultism check for me. You need to beat a 28.
Oh, it's light work.
Okay, 30 then. There you go. 28.
Why?
No, I'm kidding. I'm not that mean. All right, roll me a d20 plus 9 as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you activate the scroll, and you see magical formulas appear beneath your feet as it goes from left to right in a clockwork motion as each rune activates, as it emanates from the spell scroll, and you find yourselves flashing and moving at the speed of light. Roll me a d100 as well.
Both of us or just one?
Just one of you, either or can.
Yeah, you can do
Go,
it.
Freddy.
Okay. Nice.
I gotta step away for a bit if that's okay.
That's okay.
Sweet.
Morning.
BRB.
We're like almost at time too. Right?
Yeah, we are going to be done pretty soon.
While I attempt to redirect where we are going, am I able to gleam where the original location was?
No.
Okay.
Okay. You are going to find yourselves as you open your eyes as that flash of light and magic courses through you. Find yourselves on top of a building, and you see Dunlass right in front of you.
Are wagons up there too?
Yep.
Santa Claus.
And a small thump can be heard, Dunlass, from behind you. Or thunk, at this point.
Hi, D. I think that was your name.
Ouch.
I think on hearing that, I jump off the roof to the first person I could see. That shit would be so scary.
Okay. All right.
I'd be
Well-
like, fuck this shit. Whatever's down there is less scary than whatever the fuck just showed up behind me.
All right.
This, whatever
I got
the
your
fuck
name
just
wrong. I
called
called
me
you D.
D? What the fuck? This is a vendetta calling.
And as that happens, you can make me an acrobatics check for me, Dunlass. And no, Solara, you're gonna see that the spell scroll is not consumed, but it's severely tattered. The teleport spell. You don't know why.
That's amazing.
Okay, you land on your feet and you kind of make yourself known as you kind of jump down to the courtyard, and you can
I was
see.
trying to make it like Assassin's Creed where I like jump onto someone and attack them.
Okay, I guess I can try that.
We have the element.
Or
of
like maybe like
surprise, right?
land next to them and attack them, I guess. If that's I
Well,
don't know.
normally I would allow it, but we're gonna go into combat, and we're not doing that this session. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
that being said, I think as you are about to jump down onto someone, I think we'll end things there, as everyone is here now. All right,
Okay.
that is session 14 of Charting the Fractured Veil. My God,
Hmm.
I did not expect this shit to happen.
Just got a little goofy with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
I
it's
don't
fine.
know if this is fall damage worthy, but I have cat fall.
Yeah, you're good. You're probably not
I'm an
gonna take any
expert in
damage.
acrobatics, so
Yeah.
25 feet or
Yeah,
shorter.
You probably aren't gonna take any damage. You're fine.
It's more so hoping that I would Goomba stomp someone, but
Fair enough. But yeah, we will. That is gonna be the stream. So I'll end it. See you next Tuesday.